Hi everybody. Oops, sorry about that. Doing another late night video. Just got off work. Figured I better touch on some stuff. Had a rough week. 2-job thing. Overtime kicked in again at 1. Couple people knew pretty well that has passed away this week. 9 years every day I saw him. Massive heart attack. Pretty sad situation. He was raising his grandson and everything else. Hate to see it, but it happens. Thoughts and prayers with the family. About all I can say on that. Got some comments I wanted to touch on, some answers about here, so that's what this video is about. So let's get to it. Okay. Been working on the fender, as everybody knows. Time's been slow, so I got the hog out. Big old Campbell Hausfeld DA sander. Supposed to run off 90 psi. I've had it for a few years, as you can tell. I don't like to use it because it's an air hog, man. It just uses a lot of air. This week, as I was using it, I had to crank my air pressure up to 130 psi to get it to work at all. Something's jammed up inside there. I took it apart. I can't find anything wrong. It'll work well for about 5 revolutions and seizes up. So I've had it apart 3 times, looked at it, cleaned everything, and it's junk pile. Replacement 6-inch air palm sander. Okay, not near as heavy, doesn't weigh a third of what that one does. Ergonomic, uses 7 CFM at 90 pounds. 1/4 inch air inlet, 9,000 RPM max, low vibration composite body, molded rubber grip, built-in dust collection through the pad. Came with the sander, the 6-inch pad, hose to hook onto the exhaust port at the back, and a dust collection bag. Now, they say that you should hook it up to a shop vac through the end of this dust collection hose. That would be optimum, yes. It is fully adjustable, has a knob right here to adjust your air pressure for your speed. I went down and got an intermediate pad for it today. That intermediate pad was $11. What that does, I don't need to take it off. What that does is when you're sanding, see if I can do this here, it'll help keep your shape without distorting. You can see that right there. I've used it, as you can tell, and I like it a lot. I used it with a 5-inch pad because that's what I had. That's what we used at Bud. I've used a lot of different palm sanders, and I like this one the best so far. I've been using palm sanders since '92. All different brands, all different styles. This is my favorite. Light, easy to use, doesn't vibrate you all to heck. I wish I had the 5-inch pad. For 5-inch paper, it gets in spots better, but you can see what happened to it. I got into a corner of the fender and it ripped. So, no good. I went to try to find one of those 5-inch backing pads. I found one. It was $38. I'm not paying $38 for that. I'll go back to the 6-inch. Had the intermediate pad for that. As you can see, I had a 6-inch. I had to cut it down. This intermediate pad, has the holes in it that match up the holes in the sander for the vacuum for dust collection. Came with a wrench, so you can reach in there, tight little gap, and change your pad. Okay, that's about it on that. Had to go buy new sandpaper, had to get the 5-inch. They call it grip, they don't call it hook it. It'll work with hook it and hook it 2 styles of supplies. This thing here, electric power sander, needs to be left in the wood shop. I thought I was doing good with that until I got into this palm sander. Man, that was awesome. Still have a bunch of 5-inch. I'll be using it with this, my little hand pad. You know, I guess I was kind of showing that off one of the other videos. This thing's great. I love it. 3M puts that out. It's 1/4 inch. Dense foam. It is on their website. I have a couple part numbers. I have my 3-inch center water feed hand sander is what they call this, hand pad. 3M makes it as well. It is also the Hook It. Got a part number for that too. Part number for this hand pad in the 5-inch through 3M on their website is 77752. They have it in a 6-inch as well. It is 05791. This guy here, it's a little different style than what they have now, but it is basically the same thing, being sold under part number 70147. That was on their website. I just looked it up today, and they do have the sandpaper to match this. Mirka also sells it. Mirka is the brand that I choose. We used that when we got rid of 3M over there at Bud. It didn't load up as fast. Piece lasts longer, and that's a good thing, because you can see right here my 180 grit, 50 pieces, $27.99. It's kind of salty considering this, the 5-inch. Yeah, this is $3.20, but it's only $13.99. Kind of salty, boys and girls. Sorry. What else? Okay, Sherwin-Williams here. Went down there to their store today, and they got these catalogs. Man, they've got everything in here. This is like a car guy's wish book right here. They've got a whole section on spray equipment. They've got body shop supplies. They've got safety. They got welding, sheet metal fab. Here's the auto body. They've got the different sanders. See, they've got one kind of like my little 3-inch deal here. This is a 6-inch. They've got a lot more than what's in the catalog. This is just good sellers for them. They got backing pads here. See, 6-inch back pads are, that's PSA. Hook face is $22. Far cry from the 38. They sell Durablock, all kinds of stuff. They got your polishes and compounds and everything. They've got some coatings. I was really impressed. I'd only been down there one other time, and that was just to pick up an order for somebody else. But I went down there today, and the only thing they didn't have that I was looking for was these. And you know what? I had one guy specifically ask me right off the bat after I let that video go that had it on there where I could get it, or where he could get it. So this is from Mr. Tommy Shoe. Tommy, from me to you. You've helped me out with advice on stuff. Look here. I got an extra. If you'll email me your mailing address, Tommy, I'll send this to you just as soon as I can get a stamp on an envelope. It's yours. Okay? I haven't used it. It's a little dusty, but I haven't used it. And for showing interest, and like I said, you helped me out with advice, and you know, I know you can use it. So I've got 2 of them, as you can see. I just need 1. So that goes to Tommy Shoe with a big thank you. He's tried to help me out a lot, and I appreciate it. Like I say, just email me your mailing address, and then be looking for it. Gonna wrap it up there. Knocking on my 10 minutes. Evidently I can't go more than 10, so we'll talk to everybody later. Have a good night.